G'day One What Fly Squad, welcome back to another Thursday trip report. I'm at Sydney Terminal 2. I just got off the international flight from Hong Kong and then on the bus to T2. Now I'm going to fly on Virgin Australia again, 737 economy class to Melbourne. So the moment I got off the plane from Hong Kong, I went through immigration and custom, and now here I am at the Sydney International Arrival Hall. Virgin Australia domestic flights depart from Terminal 2. We're currently at Terminal 1. To get there, you can hop on a Virgin Domestic Transfer bus. It's free if you already hold a Virgin Australia domestic boarding pass. Before you hop on the bus, you can drop your bags, so you don't have to worry about carrying your bags all the way to the domestic terminal. So there's the bus right there. I just got off that one, and I just knew that at Sydney there's Virgin Australia Premium Entry, and according to the sign I'm allowed to use it because I'm a Virgin Gold member. Let's check it out. So it's quite convenient here. All you have to do is check in or scan your boarding pass, then you go through security and then straight into the lounge. I will now show you the lounge around. So here's the coffee station. You've got barista making coffee. There's also alcohol available, I think, after 12 PM. Right now it's breakfast time. There's plenty of scrambled eggs and sausages. The lounge is quite big, which is not surprising at all because Virgin operates a lot of domestic flights out of Sydney. There's a lot of seats and chairs around, but they're not all very comfortable. So I decided to sit just under the flight display board so I know when to leave for my flight to Melbourne.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. VH-YIA is boarding through gate 36. Enjoy your flight to Perth.
Hello there, welcome to Virgin Australia Sydney Airport Domestic Lounge. Here's a quick shower room tour. So that's a little basin where you wash your hand. The toilet, you have to grab the towel from the service desk. It's quite massive here. You've got dustbin, coat hook, a shower space right here without a shower curtain. The floor's a bit wet because for the domestic lounges they don't wash it that frequently. After I took my shower, the floor just got even wetter, but I can't help because there's no curtain. Now let's go to the gate for our flight to Melbourne. I'm now taking the escalator down to Terminal 2. Terminal 2 is quite nice and bright. There's quite a lot of shops. They're not all high-end shops, so quite affordable, I'd say. Airlines in Australia are slowly adding flights back to their network as restrictions ease. So I wonder how many of you are looking into booking flights in the coming months. Let me know in a comment down below. So that's our aircraft to Melbourne today. It's a 8-year-old Virgin Australia Boeing 737-800 Victor Hotel, Yankee India Alpha.
Virgin Australia is making a personal page from Mrs. Patricia Vandrielvis. If you're in and around the Virgin Australia terminal, please see a member of Virgin Australia staff.
Hello. Thank you. Welcome on board Virgin Australia 737. Economy class configuration is 3-3 and my seat today is 29F. Every seat is about 17 inches wide and the sit pitch or leg room is about 30 inches.
Under the seat in front of you and only large bags in the lockers above, wheels first where possible, ensuring there's nothing in the aisle or exit.
I'll now quickly go through the seat features. So there's no TV on board Virgin Australia domestic flights, unless you're on an A330. So here's a tray table, you can't fold it, but you can move it back and forth. You've got a seat pocket and another extra pouch for greater storage. Legroom is quite adequate for a short haul flight. Every seat comes with an adjustable headrest. Mine's purple, which is very stylish. I have no seatmate today, which is amazing. To speed up boarding, Virgin Australia board people from the back and front door. That large red suitcase with a little yellow tag on it, it's mine.
Melbourne. Just waiting for the last few bags to be loaded and then we should be getting underway. Flight time this morning is an hour and 9 minutes. We'll try and back up as much time as possible, should have you still disembarking on schedule. Once you get airborne, I'll endeavour to get back to you, update you with the time, arrival and weather. At this point, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain, and here we have a coat hook.
Clip together and tighten by pulling the strap. Once you're out, smoking and the use of electronic cigarettes on the aircraft is not allowed. It is an offence to smoke at any time on board. Toilets are fitted with smoke detectors and alarms. And for
This particular 737 is fitted with a Boeing Sky interior, which is amazing. Wi-Fi is available on this flight free of charge. Internet access is also free, you just have to put in your name and your seat number. Internet speed will be limited, so if you want high-speed internet access, including video streaming capability, you just have to pay $12 for this entire flight. So right now I'm using the free Wi-Fi at the lowest speed. It works fine on my Instagram. So right now I'm catching up with my own story, which I posted within the past 24 hours. That's on board Virgin Australia flight VA82 from Hong Kong to Sydney. You should really watch it. I'll have the link to that in the description down below. There'll be free snacks and drinks on board this flight. Complimentary drinks include coffee, tea and water. For more drinks and food, you'll have to pay. I'll show you the menu right now. We're now going through some really thick clouds. The cabin crew now begin their service. We have 5 cabin crew on board today's flight. Do you have green tea?
To purchase it's $4.
Oh, just a black tea then. So here's the complimentary drinks and food. So there's a honey flavoured muesli bar and a black tea. Pillows are available on request. I got mine from the flight from Hong Kong. I'm quite exhausted after the flight from Hong Kong, so a pillow would be nice. Hello, welcome on board Virgin Australia 737 Lavatory tour. I'm in the one in the back galley. It will be a very quick lavatory tour because there's people waiting in the queue. That's where you wash your hand, the basin, toilet, tiny space, and very important, a lonely cook. It's a very short flight today to Melbourne, so I'll quickly conclude this flight right here, right now. So first of all, it's a very nice perk for a Virgin Gold member that there's a premium entry at Sydney Domestic Terminal 2. The premium entry brings you straight to the security and lounge. Once on board, I found the aircraft to be very clean, fresh, and the seats were comfortable. The Boeing Sky interior mood lighting was an extra plus. The muesli bar is quite tasty, and it's nice that Virgin still serves free food and drinks on board their flights. I wonder what will happen after the new investor take over them. This was not a very full 737 flight, and yet we have 5 cabin crew on board this 1 hour flight, so the service was very efficient. They were all very friendly as well. Also today we have 44 passengers connecting to Launceston. Since this flight was slightly delayed, their connection at Melbourne became very short. Before landing, the cabin crew came around the cabin and notified each and every of them about their gate information and how to get there, which is very nice of them. Another big thumbs up for the great Wi-Fi on board this flight. It was free, but it worked really fine. For me, there was no need to purchase the $12 for a higher speed internet access. And for your information, flying Virgin Australia from Sydney to Melbourne one way will cost you about $113. So that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you very much for watching this trip report. This is also my second last flight before the lockdown. As restrictions in Australia, minus Melbourne, Victoria, are slightly easing, I might be booking a flight soon, so please leave a comment down below of which flight and route you think I should be looking into. And here we are, One World Flight Squad. Please share your journey with me with this special hashtag on Instagram, and please don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and share this video with your aviation friends. And also please subscribe if you haven't done so. I upload a new trip report every Thursday, 12 PM Hong Kong time, or 2 PM in Sydney and Melbourne, or 1:30 PM in Adelaide. You can also follow me, like me, or add me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. I upload on those social media platforms very regularly. You can also support me by being a patron. You can also do so via the YouTube membership. So that's it today. Thanks very much for watching again, and I'll see you next week. Q&A at the end of the video. See ya.
Welcome to Melbourne Airport. Local time has just gone 12:35. For everyone's safety, please keep your seatbelt fastened, and the aisle is clear until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Take care when you open the overhead lockers above, but make sure you have everything before you leave. We'll be leaving through the forward and rear doors, and we'll be refueling. Smoking and use of electronic cigarettes is definitely not allowed on the tarmac or throughout the terminal. And if they're close by, you can use your handheld devices with the flight mode turned off. Just to know that you can't use them on the tarmac. If you're heading out the rear door, please use the handrails on the stairs, and if you're not comfortable using the stairs, stay seated until it's clear to leave through the forward door. When you're on the tarmac, remain on the outside of the markers. Our ground team will direct you from there. We do ask all guests to please do remain seated when the seatbelt sign is switched off, as we do have quite a few connecting guests onto Launceston today. If you are connecting onto Launceston, you will have to leave through security and head to gate 13. That is all Launceston guests. Leave security into the next terminal and head to gate 13. We do thank you for your patience, and once again, thanks for choosing to fly with Virgin Australia.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Thanks. Hello there, thanks for watching the Virgin Trip Report and welcome back to another Q&A. I've got 4 questions to do today, 3 from Instagram, 1 from Snapchat, and let's start with the one from said horse 233 from Snapchat. Which country has the best business and first class in your opinion? I think you mean airline by that. I'm not going to say anything about first class because I've not really been on one yet. But I'd say Cathay has one of the best. Not the best, but one of the best. I can't say which one has the best because I like the herringbone layout, the 1-2-1 layout. Some airlines like Qatar, Delta, they've got the sliding doors, but I don't really like them. Like, I wouldn't use them because I would feel, really confined and claustrophobic. Now move on to Instagram, Matthew.nz. Plans on changing your account name? No, I love my channel name right now. One What Fly. Another question from Marcel1. How do you fly so much? Well, I think I've answered this question before. So I live in Australia, but I'm from Hong Kong, so I travel a lot between the 2 countries. That's the main reason. And every time I go back to Hong Kong, I do another trip with my family to, I don't know, Asia, Europe, sometimes America. The last question I've got today from MAEKJU. Do you think Qantas deserve a 5-star rating in Skytrax? Why or why not? Maybe not, I'd say. I think they do. If they separate the rating between international and domestic operations, I think they do deserve 5-star in domestic because you get free food, free drinks, very extensive drink selection in fact. Free Wi-Fi on some aircraft, a real business class in domestic flights, and if you do A330 between the east and west coast of Australia, you get a flat bed. However, for international operation, I don't think so because, for example, if you do a medium long haul flight from Asia to Australia and vice versa, you only get a refreshment before landing, which is not enough. But also it's worth mentioning that they have some of the best airline lounges around the world. The ones at Heathrow, Singapore and Hong Kong, they're amazing. And so that's it for the Q&A today. I hope you enjoyed watching this one, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off.